This is what every chosen one needs to know. If you consider yourself a chosen one and you have awakened and your vibration is beginning to rise, one thing that you have to realize everywhere you go is that when you go out places, or when it comes to meeting people and mingling and stuff like that, you gotta keep in mind that you are like a walking target, okay? You are like a walking magnet. People are gonna unconsciously, naturally be drawn to you, okay? You're gonna be able to attract dangerous people. You're gonna attract broken people. You're gonna attract people who just want to be nosy. You're gonna attract haters. You're gonna attract so many people in your life because they can feel your light. Y'all gotta keep in mind, if you a chosen one, you gotta keep in mind, we live in a spiritual world, okay? You have tapped into that spiritual side of your life, all right? Most of these people out here, they still sleep, they still unconscious, they don't even know who they are. So when you come on the scene, when you get on the scene, anywhere you go, you got to keep in mind that everybody is about to bum rush you, okay? Everybody in the whole room is gonna start watching you. They're gonna start checking you out on the low. They're gonna already be thinking in their mind, as soon as you sit down, how can I get next to you? All right, because you got to keep in mind your energy and your vibration is so high that people can feel it on the spiritual plane. All right, so you're just gonna give off so much light, and you're gonna give off so much high vibrations, and they're gonna be like, where is it coming from? And then they're gonna sense it's coming from you, okay? And as a chosen one, since you have realized that you are chosen one, you know it, okay? You know this for a fact. So when you go to any scene or when you're out hanging with people in the public or whatever, you automatically know that you are the center of attention. And this could be by the way you dress. You probably have a unique style of dressing. It's probably the way you carry yourself. You have a nice posture, or you're very confident, or you just take care of yourself. You just really take care of yourself. You have good hygiene, you smell good, your hair is always done, nails always done, and you just always look fabulous everywhere you go. You got to keep in mind, folks, that becomes very contagious to other people. Okay, so what you need to know is when you begin to attract these people, you already know what they coming to you for, okay? They're basically trying to come and get your light, okay? They like energy vampires. They trying to feed off of you. They trying to figure you out. They trying to figure out who are you because you're exposing me. Okay, that's what these people feel on the inside. Okay, it could be Decepticons. Once again, it could be a lot of people. It could be Decepticons, haters. It could be people that are attracted to you. It could be a lady in the room who sees you as a potential husband. You're gonna attract all these people to you, and you're gonna notice it. They might not say nothing right away, but you can best believe they're thinking and scheming in their mind. How are they gonna get your attention? That's what it's all about, attention. And everywhere you go, you gotta keep in mind, before you showed up, somebody had the attention, okay? Before you showed up, this girl had every guy in the room pretty much looking at her and just sweating her and just trying to come over and holler at her. When you get there, you change the whole game. And she notices it because all the guys notice you and get the attention off of her, or they start paying attention to you and not her no more. And so she's trying to figure out, where's this coming from? Who's stealing my attention? And then she's gonna look and see while all the guys are looking at, they slowly looking at you. You know, they done went to the bathroom and done came back and they done sit in their own seat now, and they ain't giving her no more attention. So she's gonna start hating on you. So what she's gonna start doing as a woman who just seeks attention, she's gonna try to get connected with you. She's gonna try to either go get close to you, buy a drink. She's gonna come up to you, hey girl, I like your hair. They're gonna do something fake and phony, or they're gonna try to slip into your pocket, by trying to connect with you in the respects of just wanting to be your friend. They're gonna say, you know what, you look nice, or where you from? You from around here? They're gonna try to do this because you taking all the attention. You got to keep in mind, chosen one, when you get in people's presence, it is powerful. It is dynamic. They don't know what to do with your energy because it's that high. Your vibration is that high. And so when you're going to begin to attract people who just want to get information out of you. Now, this is where you got to be very clever, and you got to use your intelligence and use all of your wisdom. When these people start coming into your life, you don't necessarily have to tell them fact by fact who you are or where you're from or what do you do. Okay, this is when you got to start protecting yourself and start thinking about your own safety. Okay, because if you tell people too much information, they have the possibility of following you home, or trying to rob you, or trying to set you up. Their whole objective is to extract how you are, who you are from you, because they're trying to take that light from you. But they don't realize they can't take it, because they don't really know that you a chosen one. They don't know that you are a spiritual person, or you a star seed, because you don't come off like that. It's all about energy and vibrations. So you can begin to start telling white lies. Okay, I'm not saying lie and just be like completely like a Decepticon or something. You can start telling white lies to people. Like, if they ask you where you work, you just gotta say, you know what, I'm my own boss. And they're gonna say, what do you do? What do you mean you're your own boss? I just look out for people. Well, what do you mean when you look out people? I just help people. I give to charity. That's all you got. That's all it takes. Just being very vague, just not telling too much information. Because if you are naive enough to give these people all the factual information about you, they're going to take that information and they're going to use it to their advantage. Okay. And so once again, this is not about being shady or thinking that you're better than anybody, anything. This is about protecting yourself, folks. This is about watching over yourself. Okay. This is about staying in your spotlight, because they're trying to steal your spotlight. They're trying to steal your shine. They're trying to get to figure out, they want the sauce. How do you do what you do? But they can't get the sauce. You understand what I'm saying? Because they didn't work for it. So you don't have to give into what they're asking you for, because they didn't work for it and they're not going to pay you. All right. So when people start to want to have conversations with you, you gotta start being Denzel Washington. You know what I'm saying? You got to start being Gabrielle Union. You got to start knowing how to act like Taraji P. Henson. Like, you got to start knowing how to put on a role just for these Decepticons for like 1 hour. It's simple. And then you go back to being you and go back and go to another crowd of people and another crowd and such and so forth. But you have to know how to interact with people. Some of y'all are so scared to hang around people because you were chosen one, but you don't know how to act. You don't know how to act when you get around certain people, and these people intimidate you. For one, they scare you because they know that you are vulnerable, and they try to come and humiliate you, and they steal your light. And you are so used to people stealing your light and breaking you down emotionally that you become so isolated to the point that you don't want to hang around nobody. This is why I'm telling you, this is why every chosen one needs to know this, because you got to interact with people, folks, whether you want to do it or not. You have to know how to finesse people. All right. And so when you start to feel, you're going to feel all these different energies when you go out places. You go to the grocery store, you ride in the car with a group of people that you might not even be cool with. OK, you're going to feel all these different energies being projected towards you, because these people are basically sending their spirit out on you, and you can feel that if they're a bad person or if they're a good person. You will know if the girl really loves her husband or not and is trying to flirt with you. You'll just notice so many different things, because you are the chosen one and you have become the center of attention everywhere you go. And so these people are going to just be naturally projecting all their energies to you, and since you can read energy, you're going to know the frequency of what frequency they're on. Okay, so one thing you got to know how to do is you got to outsmart these people. Okay, you got to know how to outsmart these people psychologically, intellectually. All right, you got to be really smart, really, really smart. And most of the time, everywhere you go, whoever you come in contact with, you will be smarter than them. Okay, I just want to go ahead and throw that out there. Everyone that's chosen is much smarter than the average person that they're gonna come in contact with. All right, so you know this, all right? They don't. So when people start to spill their beans and they start to tell you things about themselves while you sit here playing a role, okay, then you already know how to move. You already know which direction to go in, because they just telling you everything about themselves in hopes that you would like them or be their friend or give them all the juice and the sauce about how you got to where you're at. But you don't have to. You got to be smarter than them. If somebody say something like, well, I do this and I talk to him right there, and that's my friend right there, and you just already looking them up and down, sizing them up. You already know what type of people they is. They dangerous. They look like some Decepticons, because they sending you the energy that they will take everything that you have in the next minute. You know what I'm saying? If you're not looking, if you leave your phone there, these are the people that will steal it when you come back out of the bathroom. Okay, so you gotta excuse me, you got to begin to watch your back everywhere you go, because like I said, once people know that you are on the scene and that your presence is great and your vibration is high, they're going to try to want to knock that down. Okay, so you got to move like got to know how to move in a room full of vultures, like Jay-Z say. Okay, you got to know how to finesse, you got to know how to cross over and shoot, you know what I'm saying, and play the game. Okay, but don't be scared to play the game to the point it's like, I'm not gonna hang out with y'all today, I just can't do it, because you already know people is going to be attracted to you. Okay, you got to get out of that fear mindset that since you're so attractive or since you got it going on that you can't go out and do nothing. That's not not what chosen ones do. You got to overcome your fear, stop being scary, stop being intimidated, and you got to know how to finesse and jug these people. Okay, and most of the time you're going to be able to do it because these people are broken, they're naive, they don't have any direction in their life, they don't have nothing going for themselves, and they like leeches. Okay, so what you can do is begin to know how to utilize these people for your very own good. And I know that sounded crazy, I know that sound like you using people, but it's really not. You know what I mean? It's just you having the upper hand over everybody that you meet, being the fact that you are the chosen one. Keep in mind, a chosen one is a leader. Okay, your whole job is to lead these people. Your whole job is to put these people on game after you have observed them and figured out that they're not a threat. Okay, but you got to learn how to watch your back, you know what I'm saying, and move real good when you go out in public and in society nowadays, because most of the people out here are vampires walking around looking for energy, and if they see you, they're gonna try to take that energy from you if you're not ready. Okay, you got to be prepared and you got to be ready. All right, also, one last thing that you got to know, every chosen one should know, is you can no longer move and go to places you normally used to go to. Okay, once your vibration is high, once you're on a totally different type of frequency, please stay in that frequency. Okay, once God has raised you and built you up to a new level, and He's took you away from your old devils, and He's put you like on the pedestal, and now you think like this, and now you're motivated to do this, now you look better and you love yourself even more. You got to stay on that frequency. There's no need to dib and dab back down in lower frequency with other people that are still on the low frequency. Okay, look at what happened to Young Dolph. You cannot be in the high frequency and still go hang around these bums. You got to do that shit from a distance. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta stay on that frequency, and don't be ashamed of it. Okay, don't feel like you being too good, or you just being, you think you all that. You know how people gonna do. They gonna hate, they gonna be jealous, they gonna say, you don't know us no more. You this and that, you that and this, because you have changed your life and you have elevated your level of success. Don't listen to them. They still on a low vibration. They have not helped themselves out. They have not done the work. They don't want anything out of life, and they get mad at you because you want something out of life. You're going somewhere. You're going places. You're talking with all of your grammar. You know what I mean? Like, you're not afraid to get in front of the camera. Okay, so you got to learn how to stay on this frequency, and you're gonna feel the energies of everywhere you go. You're gonna know whether or not you belong in a spot or whether you don't. All you gotta do is just look at a crowd of people, and you'll know if they accept you or not. Okay, all you gotta do is look in a restaurant. Just pull up, just open the door, look in the restaurant, just scan the whole room, and you'll be able to see whether this crowd got some Decepticons in it or not, which more than likely they do. But you'll know whether or not to go in there. You'll know whether or not to hit this bar. Okay, I can't go to this bar. Everybody up there look like they lost. Okay, I can't go sit with them because you already know what you got to start getting on high levels of frequency around people that's on a high vibration. Okay, you got to start going to places that's on a high vibration. Remember, you got to match your frequency up out here to things that's on that same frequency. Okay, if you see a group of people that's chilling and they make you feel like they got the same vibration and frequency as you, go talk to that group. They probably have answers that you need, or they probably are the friends that you want to associate yourself with. But you cannot, I repeat, you cannot hang around low frequency people or low frequency areas if your vibration is this high, because you are the chosen one. You can't do it anymore. All right, I'm trying to save your life. I'm trying to keep you out of trouble. Okay, but you got to understand how frequencies and your vibration is affecting the atmosphere and the environment of everywhere you go. And this is one thing that every chosen one needs to know. Okay, so with that being said, I'm glad you stayed to the end of the video. Listen, to all my singers and all my rappers and my producers out there, people that's in the entertainment industry. Once upon a time, y'all already know Big Bro was in the entertainment industry at one point. I went to Art Institute of Atlanta. I used to produce beats. I was a manager for a few artists and everything, okay? But listen, if you come back to this video later on today, okay, I'm uploading it now. I'm uploading an entertainment course. It's going to be at the very bottom in the comment section. And all you got to do is enroll into that course. I created it myself. So it will help you be a successful music artist on a frequency level, on a vibration level, okay? And that's one thing you need to know as a music artist. You need to know how to move out here. This is the easiest way to become a big time artist and become very successful, is you understand how to use your energy as an artist to get to where you need to be. And a lot of artists don't know that. A lot of music artists do not know that, and they just out here burning time in studios, saying that they do music and all this, and they not getting nowhere. They still on this frequency. But if you're a music artist and you want to be on this frequency, you want to get around people that's going to help you elevate your success, get around me first by enrolling into my Starseed University entertainment course. I'm going to post it. Come back to this video later. It's going to be at the bottom in the comment section. It's going to say entertainment course. Click that, enroll in that, and I can guarantee you by the time you're done with that entertainment course, you're going to thank me later. You're going to say, man, I know exactly what I need to do now as an artist to get on that high frequency of level of music artistry that I need to be on. Okay, so just remember, this is something that every chosen one needs to know. I just want you to be aware of who you truly are, and the power that you do hold is incomprehensible, and everybody is gonna want a piece of you everywhere you go. So like I said, this is everything every chosen one needs to know. Again, I'm your big brother Tren Genius, man. Make sure that you add me on Clubhouse, okay? Come join our chat on Clubhouse. You know, we're in a chat room full of people, always having these same discussions. All you got to do is go to the link at the bottom in the comment section and just add your big brother Tren Genius on Clubhouse right now. Download the app. It's free. And just add Tren Genius on Clubhouse, man, and get in on some of these chats with other chosen ones like yourself. Make sure you subscribe to my channel by clicking that subscribe button. Turn the bell notification on so you can be notified every time I upload new videos like this one every single day. With that being said, check out one of my other videos right here in the meantime. Peace.